first things I want to know is, like, tell me what Hairdreams is. Tell me what kind of technology.
Hairdreams is a strand-by-strand application. So it's individual strands, usually within a bond. As far as a bundle, you usually have 25 to 32 strands.
What kind of bond does the Hairdreams use? Because it is very different.
Yes. It's a nylon thermoplast bond.
That sounds very sexy, by the way.
Yes.
And the key thing that you told me is that it's super strong.
Yes.
But it comes out really easily,
Yes.
which is great.
Yes.
I absolutely, everything I've ever used, I've always had to cut the bonds down, which drives me bananas because it really adds the time to me and ultimately to you. I noticed that these are not all the same size.
No, they actually come in 4 different sizes. You have your normals, medium, smalls, and super smalls. So it's really, really good for like your normals in the back, and then you have your smalls in the size where it's really fragile. So it's really,
well, let's
really
face
good.
it, a lot of ladies that come in don't. They're wanting it because they have more hair.
Yes.
They want more hair.
Yes.
So having different size bonds really makes it customizable to fit the needs of the client's actual density and hair type.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this awesome hair, because let's face it, if you Google around, you're going to see that Hairdreams is known for their hair quality.
Yes. There's 2 different types. You have your 7-star, which is the special hair. It's European hair, so it hasn't been chemically processed, only toned once. It's raw hair, so...
And when she told me that, I was like, yeah, right. I mean, that's a luxury, and I'm going to say that a lot of people claim that that's what the hair they're selling is. I didn't believe you, and I dug around and did some research, and I went through and I put it through my rigorous testing. I've traveled the world. I've seen where hair extensions are made, and I'm going to tell you, the hair feels great. Like I can feel a difference, and I can see a difference in how the hair actually moves. So you got me there, girl.
Yes. It's beautiful hair. Just the process on the 7-star and the 5-star hair is different from others. Different.
Well, the 7-star hair, you said, it's not as chemically treated.
Right.
So they don't really go in and do a bunch of things. It's just really good, amazing European hair. Now, the 5-star hair, can you tell me a little bit about that?
The 5-star hair is an Indian Remy hair. So it's based out of, India and different origins nearby. It starts off as black hair, and in order to get it to a lighter color, they have to do a bleach treatment. So it's a very slow 24-hour process to lift that hair color. Which
for you guys out there, that's a normal thing. Most hair extension companies do a process like this. So even the 5-star hair is actually quite good.
It's very good. Yes, very, very good.
Some key things that I thought were different about the Hairdreams method was some of the care. Can you tell me a little bit about the conditioning process? Like, because to me this was a revelation, because I didn't realize that over conditioning the root is what can cause the bond to A, start breaking down, and B, turn that milky white color.
Yes. It's really one thing, you want to make sure that you don't leave conditioner on the bonds. You really don't want to put it up there anyway. In leaving the hair wet, you always want to at least blow dry the root area, just because even when you're applying the extensions, there's a little hole somewhere in the bond, and that water starts to settle. Water or conditioner starts to settle, and it just starts to break down the bond.
The good thing is, you guys, is that Tiffany or whoever stylist you get is going to walk you through that. So you don't need to remember that right now.
No.
The second thing that I want to go over is the care products, because you told me like Hairdreams care products, and I said, my first gut reaction is like, no, they're going to be ugly, they're going to smell bad, and they're really not going to work. This is what they are now. I mean, and they're beautiful packaging. They smell good, and they work. So another thing I'm wrong. Tell me a little bit about their products.
Their products are to ensure the longevity of the hair extension. They really, really stand by their products. It's really good formulation designed for Hairdreams hair extensions.
Everything I hear is premium, great, high quality, the best you can buy. And I can see that represented in the product. Yes. Now, here's something that I didn't know, and something that you do. It's called a tidy cut. And this one key technique, I think, is the thing that changes it, because that way you can wear the hair for approximately 4 to 6 months, correct?
Yes.
Tell me about the tidy cut.
The tidy cut, basically your hair sheds. You lose hair.
Which is normal.
Yeah, totally normal. You shed about 80 to 100 strands a day. And with the Hairdreams hair extensions, your hair is in those bonds, so they have nowhere to go. So when you come in, I would say about every 4 to 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks sometimes, you want to go in and have what's called a tidy cut. I like to describe it as a palm tree. The hair starts to kind of fall limp. We actually go in and we trim those shedded hairs, so you're left with a nice clean bond.
That's amazing. I've never done that, and I think that's probably a key factor in what makes Hairdreams is that they're all about the education and they're all about the end result. Another thing that comes to mind that's different with Hairdreams is that the hair is reusable.
Yes, yes.
That's weird. Like, what do they do? Like,
yes, it's only with the 7-star hair, the special hair. You can actually reuse it. So what that means is we basically, at the end of your, use of your Hairdreams hair extensions, I recommend that you go ahead and get another set. We put those in, and then the ones that we've taken out, we actually send to the company, and they do what's called a rebonding. So they basically trim the bond, the existing bond, and create a new bond. They go in and they just do a real gentle process, and they come back within, I'd say, 12 weeks with new.
So basically, the hair's just that good.
Yeah.
I mean, really, that to me is a huge thing. And it speaks volumes to me about Hairdreams. What I've done is I wrote a couple blogs kind of detailing out my dating and love affair with Hairdreams because I'm actually a big fan. And I want to thank you for that. I'm really excited about having these here at the Beauty Box Salon. And I look forward to seeing you in the salon soon. Here's to keeping Dallas beautiful.